Hello, hello. Come on in, come on in. It's Neuro Dez. How we been? How we been, folks? Digiball into Smith. I don't remember the song. This was it though, back in the day. The original, the OG Digimon. Man, I don't think they've hit it since then. To be completely honest, it's just it hasn't been quite the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're gonna bring it right in. We got something here that just dropped. It's been, you know what? I apologize if you guys missed me. I've certainly missed you all. Very busy, doing good things, putting the foundations in on a business I'm starting that I've started, and it's funny how like you get involved in certain things that you're really passionate about, and it's all you can think about. So I'll be honest, there was a couple nights I've been sitting here at the computer, and instead of games, I've been playing other things, getting some stuff going and having fun with that. I recommend everybody, find passion in life. find things that you enjoy, and if there's a way that you can, you know, do something that you enjoy and earn a living from it, by all means, go crazy for it. Enjoy it. Sometimes you gotta try a few different things, and yeah. Anyways, let's get back to this. This is Bob's Burgers for people who haven't watched it. And that's me. I have. I'll be honest. I have not seen a Bob's Burgers episode. My understanding is like I know the voice actor has a very, very, very recognizable voice, and I can't even remember. I mean, I don't even know who does the voice acting. But anyways, Bob's Burgers for people who haven't seen it.
Hey, Teddy, it's almost closing time, but have you seen Gene around?
Oh, no, I haven't seen him. Not at all. Not even an inch.
Not even an inch? You haven't seen an inch of him? Is that...
Who measures the viewpoint of somebody? I was gonna stop and say like Bob's got that Mario Brothers mustache, and I can appreciate it. This bean friend of his, look at that. That's like Mr. Potato Head.
Is that a term?
What? I haven't even seen like any part of him, so I haven't seen an inch.
No, it's just a very strange... I've never heard anyone use that phrase.
It's a normal phrase, Bob. Makes sense if you think about it.
I'd like to see an inch of Jimmy Jr.'s butt.
Tina, go to bed.
Yes, Dad.
Anyway, I guess it's just... I feel like when people say like something that's almost a phrase and they stutter, they're hiding something.
What, hiding? Hiding nothing. I don't hide nothing. I just got this pocket. I couldn't hide your son in my pocket, could you?
I never said you did anything to my son. Why are you bringing up my son?
What?
This is getting really strange, really fast.
You think just because he dressed as a big burger today that I ate him? Huh?
I actually didn't think that, but now that you said it, I very much think
Some
that.
thoughts in my head there,
Did you like Jeffrey Dahmer, my son?
Even if I did, it was one big gulp. No
Jeffrey.
chewing. Just right down. I'm like, oh, hypothetically, I didn't do that, but I didn't chew your son.
Teddy, look up, please.
Okay, Bobby.
I was a scuba diver! Yay! Magical adventures in Greece! Oh my god,
Did he just like hit him in the gut, really? And he spat him out?
my little man, the scuba diver. Look at that. Oh, Teddy, you made his dream come true. Yes, sweetheart.
Oh, it's no problem.
Is his wife really a Muppet? Like, is that what we need to expect here? Is the wife's a Muppet?
At all. No problem at all.
Lynn, he ate our son!
Yeah, but he didn't chew him. Didn't chew a single inch of him.
Huh, told you it was a phrase.
It is not a phrase.
It is
I've
a
never
phrase.
heard that in my
Shut
entire
up,
life. I'm
It's a phrase.
40 at
Shut
this
up,
point. I
phrase.
couldn't
Shut
heard
up,
a word of it.
Free
shipping
until
the 23rd. That's right. If you use code Goobus, get free shipping, but only till the 23rd for Gamer Subs. And they give me some revenue when you use the code. You get all
There you
this
go,
stuff. I
Doobus.
just made a cartoon. I hope
Boot
it
up.
comes out on time. Ah!
I think he was in the middle of moving. If you've seen his post, so he's been pretty busy. There's been a lot going on for Dubus. Make sure you're at his channel. Make sure you're subscribing to him. Make sure you're buying some merch from him. He needs it, obviously, and I appreciate it. That he's making these videos while he's so busy. So yeah, give him some support. That's for sure. We are off to the next thing. Let's pop that in. Hold on a sec here. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're gonna pop that on.
Blade
Pause
Max
that.
Control.
Oh, let's not
Adjustable
pause that.
scent
Who wants to
for
hear
an-
this? What do you guys think? Do some videos and then we're gonna play some games. I think it's just getting really started, you know. Alright, let's see now. Oh, this looks nice. Some Tom Bates videos. Do it up. All right, lads. I hope you're ready. We are gonna watch Tom Bates' video of Nigel Marmalade Rat City.
Sweet! I'm a bird!
These birds make me uncomfortable. It's the teeth and the beak. In the proper English,
Wake up,
it's got to be
Nigel.
that
The
too.
adverts are coming on.
Do you
advert.
love chocolate so much you tear your own face skin off just to get
Yeah.
some?
What?
Well, the chocolate boffins at Crumb Lump Confectionery Labs have done it again.
Chocolate crumb lump confectionery. I like that. It's a fun thing to say. Chocolate crumb lump confectionery.
Introducing the all-new Mega Choc Explosion Bar! Get yourself down to your local sweet shop today, because these are selling fast, quickly!
I
Do you see Nigel's eyes just glisten? That's how my wife looks when she sees chocolate. Just gotta have it. And I love that, like, when Tom is making his voices for his characters, you can hear the physical pain coming out of his vocal cords. Grab the ads today!
I've never been more excited.
Let it go.
I'm trying, Nigel, but my miniature leg nubs can only run so fast.
Sweetie McSweet, sweet, sweet, sweet shop.
Well, even didn't Nigel.
Become a sugar miner today. Why? That doesn't sound very, very magical at all.
Marmalade, my favorite little sugar addicts. It is I, Sweetie McSweet. Can I interest you in some chocolate adrenaline balls?
Eat my balls!
Adrenaline balls too. They really got a punch there, but eat my balls is perfect advertising.
No thank you, sweetie.
We all need that adrenaline, huh?
Ah, our most popular new item. I saved the last one just for you. But it was there, I swear. Shoplifter!
Are those ears or balls?
Stop right
Oh, they're
there,
ears.
criminal rat. Eat shit, you chocolateless twats. I'm off to Rat City.
Oh my god, that's a very rude
Rat
rat.
City sits amidst a labyrinth of sewer tunnels. We'll never find our way there.
Hold me.
Rat City! You're Rat City! Ah!
What's the matter, screaming fly?
Rat City! Ah, pain!
Where's the fly's wings? Why does he look like that?
Oh, Rat City! Why? Yes! Plumble found it. Plumble was prisoner there. Ah, pain!
Plumble?
Torture! Ah, yes! Plumble
They found their
lucky to
golem.
make it out alive. Pulled Plumble's wings off, they did. A wingless dickhead! Ah.
They
Can you
tortured
take us
this
to
man.
Rat City, please, Plumble?
After what they did to Plumble, poor little knowing Plumble, you give Plumble wings? Big majestic wings, the most beautiful wings a fly ever had?
Only if you help me, though. Of course, Nigel. Just use that leverage.
After you've taken us to Rat City.
Wee, yes, Plumble will help. Follow Plumble to the sewers.
Is he drinking the sewer water?
Plumble's little lungs are burning.
That was a smoker's cough.
No. Plumble will do it.
It's just we aren't moving very quickly, and it's clearly causing you significant pain.
Not at
Look,
all.
Plumble is guide. So Plumble is responsible for blowing into the stir engine. Okay?
I don't think he's used to holding this kind of cargo.
Okay, Plumble. I suppose we'll just keep moving at the speed of a fly blowing into a drinking straw.
There's just wait a minute. This is America, right? There's gotta be. There's human remains in the sewers.
Yes, we take it a secret tunnel. The rat guards are not so nice to outsiders. We must take the sneaky way.
we're coming to a dead end.
That right there is a heavy pipe covering. We must work together to remove it.
Remember, Nigel, we're sneaking, so do it gently.
Nice and easy, Nigel.
Another glorious day, sheep fishing on the banks of the Rodent.
Look at that can of piss, and he said he's shit fishing. Oh my goodness. You know what that means?
River. Life doesn't get much better than
Oh,
this,
the
does
water's a
it?
total different color.
Excellent. Nobody spotted us.
Good job, Nigel. Oh,
red's nice
nothing
touch.
better than a cup of tea and a slice of lemon drizzle
Is that
while
Patricia?
watching Nigel and Marmalade go off on an adventure with a mentally unstable fly. Oh, hello there, it's me, Patricia.
Patricia's breaking the fourth wall?
I'm just here to remind you that Nigel and Marmalade's adventures are funded entirely by you, the viewers.
Good
so if
ad
you want to
placement.
support, you should go ahead and hit the join button right here on YouTube. Or you can head to
Do
patreon.com
it
/Tom Bates if you fancy. No pressure or anything. You can also buy merchandise at tombates.store. Just saying. Oh, that is a lovely cuppa. Anyway, on with the show.
There it is. Rat City. Majestic, aren't they?
No.
The smell is rather overwhelming.
Yeah. How
I thought Rat City.
how is Nigel and Marmalade? How are they going to find a chocolate bar in Rat City?
It was dangerous, but this seems lovely. Oh.
Dude,
It
this is a cult.
certainly
This is
sounds
bad.
like it.
Get out of here. Oh my god, these are rats.
Citizens of Rat City!
Okay, these are rats. Like this is cutthroat rats. Like you don't mess with rats. Like, oh no, they're about to sacrifice. They're about to do some. Oh my gosh.
It's
Brutality.
Friday night, and you
It's
know
just
what
Friday
that
night for
means.
them.
It's time for your royal
This is just
offerings.
Friday night.
Bring up whatever you've managed to scavenge and throw it on my pile.
They found it. Still in the
Tonight,
wrapper.
We do our solemn duty of feasting on the flesh of our enemies. May the sacrificing begin!
This is horrifying. They're gonna eat something. Someone.
Fire up the holy wood chipper!
How did they get a wood chipper down here?
Not the sound of the death machine. Bye, death.
First up, we have the notorious bastard, Squeakers Harrington.
Oh my god, they're
Oh,
eating their
off
own
you go,
kind,
then.
of course.
The
Oh,
flesh wall has its first coating. Now, feast,
it's
my
like
rats.
peanut butter and
Feast.
jelly, you know? There's the jelly
Not
and
the wall
the
of
Rat
flesh.
City's
Not the wall of
peanut
flesh.
butter.
Right, who do we have next? Ah, yes, Nutley Squiggle.
Okay, so that's not a rat. What is that? A chipmunk?
Well,
That
this
little
is
thing.
horrific.
That was like the
Nigel,
little
can you
thing
use your
from
magic to grab
Madagascar.
the mega choc explosion? I think we need to get out of here fast.
Next up, we have Kenneth. Kenneth was found destroying rat homes, our little poo homes. Boo, Kenneth.
Our little poo homes. That's a person. Oh my god, this Rat King is drunk with power.
I've tried to tell you I'm a sewage worker. I was fixing a pipe. It's my job.
A likely story. Goodbye, Kenneth.
Go on, time to die. I
can't
think
see
they're
what I'm
onto
grabbing.
us. Grab whatever you've got, Nigel.
Oh no.
Come on, you. Submit to your treasonous shredding.
Oh, shite. Oh no. There's a lot of rats that just went in there. Oh, come on. Can you get up?
What is the meaning of this madness? There
It's
they are,
eating
those
rats.
twats in the raft. Kill them by order of the king.
Nigel, we need to do something.
Oh, it's over! We're gonna be shredded!
Oh my gosh. Nigel and Marmalade and Plumper have just been sentenced to death. What's gonna happen? The wings.
I'm not sure a fly has the strength to carry both of our bodies.
Well, if his wings are big enough.
Hold on to me,
Why are they
little
so
legs.
meaty?
We appear to have pulled Plumble's legs off.
Shoot me! It really hurts!
He just said, shoot me?
Look, the wood chipper is shredding the palace.
Save me, my rats. Stop the holy wood chipper from devouring my poo palace.
The smell. I'm surprised it hasn't clogged up yet.
Can you use your magic to get it, baby?
Sorry, Plumble, but you'll need to swoop down.
Bloody hell. Okay, I'll try.
You're doing it, my rats. That's it.
There you go.
Take the king. Oh no, his face is getting mangled.
Sorry to bother you lads, but do you mind taking me as well?
No bastard way. It's hard enough as it is.
Sorry, Kenneth.
Oh,
He's alive.
just about.
Oh my god, that's horrific. Oh my god. Oh, rats are
Don't worry,
disgusting.
Nigel. We only destroyed most of a city. Some of it wasn't destroyed at all.
I'm taking a shower tonight before bed.
Wow, what an adventure.
We did pull off your legs.
Now that Plumble has majestic meaty wings,
I don't
Plumble
need
has no
legs.
use for legs. Well, thank you both. See you around.
Maybe we should
Alright.
give it a rinse first. That thing is covered in... No? Okay, I guess you're just going for it. Oh, go on then. It's categorically the best chocolate bar I've ever tasted. A happy ending for everyone.
Ta-da. Oh no, the revenge of the Rat King.
I will find you, tiny wizard, and I will get thy revenge! 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 I will get thy revenge!
Oh, mate, I'm not gonna lie, your face looks like absolute shit.
Silence, Kenneth!
With more jackpots hitting
That's
every
Tom
hour,
Bates
FanDuel
for
Casino
ya.
has your chance at the #1 feeling, which is still winning. Still better than number 24.
What was
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Very cool. Very cool. Oh man. Nigel and Marmalade. Rat City. What a freaking ride. Oh man, there was just so much poo. Oh, what do you do with all that? Oh, that's just disgusting. I mean, I know it's bleh. Okay, now the next video here that just prompted to start. What are we looking at? This is called. Ah, I actually wanted to watch this too. Sauron's master plan. So, let's get into some deep theory here with the Lord of the Rings. Check out Sauron's master plan.
Sauron's master plan. How did he plan to win the War of the Ring? And what were his first steps? Let's take a look. Hi everyone, this is Robert. Welcome to In Deep Geek. On this channel we cover the Lord of the Rings in nerdy detail, as well as other great fantasy worlds like A Song of Ice and Fire and The Witcher. Welcome.
You know, I do recommend everybody, if you have the chance, read the books.
Is the start of a short series of videos looking at the story behind the story of the Lord of the Rings, the story of the War of the Ring, where armies of orcs, humans, elves, dwarves, Nazgul and Oliphants clashed across Middle-earth with all the tragedy and horror and heroism that brought.
Those are some badass
And this
battles.
time we'll focus in on what Sauron's plan for the war actually was.
See, I love this scale of like a war, like these type of battles. It's really good how like some of the movies came across, but like you can see on like the video games or these concept arts, just armies is almost as hitting the horizon, and I don't know, it would be amazing to see something like a bird's eye view of these just two massive armies just clashing together.
And let's start with the simple fact that this is a war that Sauron wants. In every war there is an aggressor, the side that first invades the other or fires the first shot. And in this case, it is Sauron. Of course it is. He wants to rule all of Middle-earth. Over the years and millennia, Sauron had tried to subjugate Middle-earth several times, most recently with the War of the Last Alliance of Elves and Men at the end of the Second Age. At the end of that, the One Ring was cut from Sauron's finger and subsequently lost, and Sauron himself was vanquished, but not gone for good. The elves and humans kept a long, watchful vigil for his return.
That's a nice weapon,
Gondor
too.
built a series of defences and watchtowers around
Look at that,
Mordor,
double blade.
just in case. And 1,000 years into the age, Gandalf was dispatched by the Valar
What would you call that? That's like a double-bladed staff.
along with the other Istari to help support, encourage and guide this effort. And eventually, Gandalf did manage to track down Sauron. He had been hiding in southern Mirkwood in the stronghold of Dol Guldur under the disguise of the Necromancer. He had been regathering his strength there for centuries. There's a bit of history here about Gandalf's growing suspicions and
This too, like I know it. You didn't see this very much. It's kind of weird. This out of nowhere in The Hobbit. I think it was in one of the Hobbits, but like Sauron just making a fire persona of himself like this. That's pretty badass.
previous expeditions to Dol Guldur, but the decisive moment was in the year 2941 of the Third Age, when Gandalf finally persuaded the White Council to join him to attack Dol Guldur. That's what Gandalf was doing when he went missing in The Hobbit. Sauron is forced to flee to Mordor and formally re-announces himself to the world a few years later. Gandalf had long suspected war was coming, but this was what finally drew Sauron into the open. Actually, Gandalf had been concerned that whenever the war came, he knew war was inevitable with Sauron around, Sauron would try to leverage Smaug's presence in the Lonely Mountain. He thought, probably rightly, that the elves of northern Mirkwood, Lothlorien, and maybe even Rivendell would be exposed to possible dragonfire attack if Smaug wasn't dealt with. Hence,
Look at that. See, this just geeks me out because watching this just makes me want to watch the movies again.
Gandalf's support for the quest for Erebor.
The dragon
And although
had to
the
go.
events that unfolded in that story are too far removed from the War of the Ring to be counted as part of that war, they did undoubtedly impact heavily on the geopolitical situation in northwest Middle-earth. The elves were freed from the threat of Smaug, the goblin and orc kingdoms around the Misty Mountains were weakened, Erebor became a dwarf stronghold once more, and Dale was repopulated as well, leading to a strong alliance between dwarves and men, all of which proved important.
Yes, the death of Smaug created an actual ripple effect, and it's amazing that you can see how a writer can world build like that, and it just makes sense. Like it gets pieced together.
Important in that later war. Of course, the most important thing that happened in 2941 during the quest for Erebor was the One Ring passing into the hands of Bilbo Baggins. Gandalf had his suspicions about it at the time, but no one truly understood then the significance of what had happened, and were focused on other things anyway. We'll come on to the ring again in a second because it's clearly important, but let's focus now on the more conventional war preparations. Because both sides spent the next few decades slowly preparing for war. This was always going to be another war of two massive blocks facing against each other. Saruman's forces were a bit of a wild card later on, but overall we are looking at the nations of the east.
Is that Mordor with the hand right? No, is that Saruman's castle? That must be. And he was just northwest of Rohan. Hmm. You know, in Gondor, he was north of Gondor. Mordor is way off to the east there, and it's funny to think. Well, not it's not funny. It's actually interesting because I wonder if you can see my mouse. So this here is the Tower of Saruman from what it looks like, and way over here, I'm guessing this. You can see Barudor there. Barudor? I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming this little peak is the Eye of Saruman, or not Saruman, Sauron, the Eye of Sauron, right there.
East and south of Middle-earth, Mordor, Rhûn, Harad and so on, against Gondor and their allies Rohan, the last remnants of the once mighty elven kingdoms, and the
There's all the
dwarves with their
factions.
human allies. It is 77 years from Bilbo's adventures in The Hobbit to the start proper of The Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf tells Frodo what his ring
Way out
actually
to the
is.
west.
And Sauron uses that time to
Ooh.
amass his
Now look at this. This is some crazy concept art right here. Like it would be simply amazing to see like a battle where like what who was the bad guy before Sauron? Sauron even had a god that he worshipped, right? I can't remember, but just to see like this evil dark deity coming out.
forces and defences, starting with calling the 9 ringwraiths back to him in Mordor. They hadn't been quiet all the time before then, incidentally. The Witch King in particular had spent a very long time destroying and undermining Arnor and Gondor, the kingdoms descended from the Númenóreans, Sauron's old enemies. The world would have looked very different but for that. Sauron taking this time to build his army means that it was huge by the start of the war. As well as his own orcs, there were trolls, half-trolls from Far Harad, wargs, men from Harad, Easterlings from Rhûn, naval support from the Corsairs of Umbar. Basically, most of the east and south of the map of Middle-earth that we know swore fealty to Sauron. And he also built up his support structures for the war. We get a brief glimpse of this when Sam and Frodo make it into Mordor in the book. The camera sort of zooms out and Tolkien tells us a little of what is there. Neither he, Sam, nor Frodo knew anything of the great slave-worked fields away south in this wide realm, beyond the fumes of the mountain by the dark, sad waters of Lake Nirnan, nor of the great roads that ran away east and south to tributary lands.
Like, do you see how this tower has like almost like a jester hat coming out of it? I mean, gosh, that's cool. You know, someone would climb it if that was real. I never understood how human beings can climb things, you know, like for clout or being on social media to make the post or just for the adrenaline. But man, someone would climb that. That is for sure. And even hang off the edge of one of those um, cliffs.
From which the soldiers of the tower brought long wagon trains of goods and booty and fresh slaves.
Booty, he said.
Here
booty.
in the northward regions were the
Good
mines
booty.
and forges and the musterings of long-planned war. Basically, Sauron had his support infrastructure and logistics sorted out.
This is something too I would like to see a lot more of. I want to see more like Mordor culture. You know what I mean? Like I want to see like the dark arts. What are they doing? How do they I mean, you get glimpses of just machinery here in a volcano, but there's cities in Mordor. There's actual villages and there's an economy and um I'd like to see more of that. Especially
His
because
army
like
was
they're all
kitted
like
out with weapons and armour,
dark and
food grown to
gothicy
feed
and
them, and it all paid
I mean, there's
for by
people
funds
too, right?
extracted
Like
from
it's not
tributary
all just
nations.
orcs.
And the army was massive and growing all the time. Frodo and Sam spy what is effectively an ad hoc city built on the plain of Gorgoroth inside Mordor, where his soldiers gathered and waited for the order to advance. And that Oliphaunt that Sam saw outside Mordor, that was part
Elephant.
of even more forces rallying to Sauron's call. Tolkien doesn't give us many precise numbers, but at the final Battle of the Morannon, the battle that took place just outside Mordor while Frodo and Sam were actually at Mount Doom, there seem to have been in excess of 60,000 in the Dark Lord's army. You can add to that the numbers he had committed and lost in the attacks on Osgiliath and Minas Tirith, the force that crossed the Anduin at Caer Andros, his allies, the Corsairs of Umber, and the significant forces that attacked various northern targets at the same time.
Hey, look at that big orc or troll on the bottom left there. That's a big boy. And then you got the pirates there on the bottom right.
Time. We'll cover all of those things later in the series, but overall, it's fair to say that at the start of the War of the Ring, Sauron had well in excess of 100,000 troops at his disposal, plus elite servants like the Nazgul. Then there were Sauron's alliances.
See, that's the other thing. Sauron was building his own army too.
Primary among these, of course, was Saruman, who was amassing his own army of orcs and Dunlendings. It's unlikely that Sauron ever 100% trusted Saruman, but he certainly put in the time to get him on side. The strategy here is pretty straightforward. Saruman was based at Isengard, which guarded the only real way through the massive mountain ranges that split Middle-earth into western and eastern halves. Yes, there are passes through the Misty Mountains, but if you want to march an army through, the Gap of Rohan really is the only overland route for hundreds of miles. Even if Saruman betrayed Sauron, he could still be counted on to keep Rohan
Saruman, he had a very strategic location.
occupied, preventing them from supporting Gondor when Sauron attacked them. At least, that was the plan. And Sauron was also trying to undermine Gondor via the Palantiri. He found that he couldn't dominate Denethor's mind as he had wanted to. Denethor really had an astonishingly powerful mind for a human, living up to his Númenórean heritage, but he did manage to repeatedly show Denethor the might of Mordor growing and make him fearful, defeatist and on the defensive, and we know how that ended. In the short term, though, it meant that whereas Denethor supported limited guerrilla warfare against Sauron's forces led by Faramir's Rangers, he never really contemplated anything more offensive, leaving Sauron the space to build his forces in peace. Facing Sauron...
You know, he was an awful dad in the movie. It's just like straight awful, but it's a little bit more justified that like he foresaw in his mind, like my understanding was like he had this premonition that they were already all gonna die, and there was nothing he could do about it. But in the movies, they were just like, I hate you. You're my son, and I can't wait for you to die. Now I'm taking you with me.
Were the elves, who were severely depleted in numbers, dwarves, who had also fallen from the height of their powers, and humans. Of the two great successor powers to Númenor, Gondor and Arnor, Arnor had been destroyed in a long campaign by the Witch King of Angmar centuries earlier, and Gondor, well, we've just talked about Gondor. They would be formidable opponents still, but if they could be isolated, there was no reason to think that Minas Tirith wouldn't eventually fall. All told, Sauron's army was better prepared, more united, and...
What is that? That like oh yeah, those big wolf things. Those things are, I forgot the name of those things, but they were like in the Hobbit, right? There's like a weird hedgehog wolf.
Several times the size of their opponents. We can say with quite a lot of certainty that had this come down to just one army against another, then Sauron would have won. This clear disparity in army sizes played into both sides' strategies for the war. Gandalf, Elrond, Galadriel and co. clearly decided that they couldn't just march on Mordor and expect to win, hence the stealth mission to destroy the ring, a reliance on surprise attacks and pinch points at places like the Hornburg and the Pelennor Fields, and high-risk gambles like Aragorn's rallying of the...
I just want take a look at the picture he chose. It's Sam carrying Frodo, 'cause that's exactly what he did throughout the whole series. Is keep Frodo on the path.
army of the dead. Sauron, on the other hand, seems mostly to have relied on brute force, combined with dividing and conquering his enemies.
Again, I'd
Breaking
love to
that
see
down
more
a
of
little
like
bit more, his
Sauron's,
plan was
like,
to focus
origin
first
movie.
with the bulk of his forces on
And not
eliminating
Rings of
Gondor
Power.
as a
I'm
threat.
saying like
They were
let's
the
bring
largest
back,
single force opposing him. He
let's
would do
bring
that
back
with a full
everybody to
frontal
do it
assault
right.
while preventing their allies from coming to their aid. This latter part of the plan meant simultaneously launching a wide series of smaller attacks along the Gondorian coast against Lothlorien, Northern Mirkwood, Dale and so on, and trying to prevent the famed Riders of Rohan from aiding their Gondorian allies.
Oh man, look at that map. I mean, I'm curious. I heard you can find an app. It's like a running app where you start like in what's Frodo's the Shire. You can start at the Shire and walk all the way to the Mount Doom in Mordor. I'm curious. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have to download
Sauron
it.
didn't mind losing troops in this. He had plenty to spare, and he even kept most of his forces back in reserve right until the very end.
The Orc
Given
300.
his overwhelming dominance in conventional forces, it actually seems like a pretty solid plan. As a magical world, we have to acknowledge that there remained the possibility of either side doing things outside of conventional tactics. On the Free People's side, this obviously included Aragorn.
I cast testicular torsion.
Calling on the dead men of Dunharrow, the Ents marching on Isengard, and so on. But Sauron wasn't without his own bits of magic to fortify his army. We're told that he gave the Witch King added demonic force before the final battles, gave all of the Nazgul fell beasts to ride, and had his forges create magical weapons to aid their fight.
I'm surprised more. I don't know how many are available, but I mean, those fell beasts are scary, and they're useful in a battle.
We saw one in Grond, the battering
There's
ram,
nothing
which
like, what are they gonna
breached
do,
Minas
ride an eagle?
Tirith's famed gates with ease. And I have speculated elsewhere that Sauron had been stockpiling Mithril to make more of such magical weapons to target other enemy strongholds. At which point, we should return to the subject of the One Ring. All this talk of amassing armies and planning for a ground invasion of Middle-earth might give the impression that Sauron had overlooked the One Ring or decided
Sauron
that
had
he didn't
all
need
these
it.
resources.
Nothing
yet
could
the
be
ring
further
was
from the
all
truth.
that
He
mattered.
was obsessed with it.
Dude, that's
he
how
knew that
powerful it
with
was.
it, he would be whole again and immensely more powerful. I'm sure in his own mind he would have been unstoppable. The power of the three elven rings would have been broken. Elrond, Galadriel and Gandalf would have had to take them off, and his darkness would have soon dominated the continent.
Oh, now I understand. I never even thought about that. That's crazy. I'm geeking out right now. So that one ring to rule them all. Like if Sauron would have gotten the ring, the other rings would have debuffed, right? So I mean, like Elrond, Gandalf, I'm gonna say it wrong, Galadriel. If they were all wearing those rings, those elven rings, they're getting a stat buff. The moment Sauron gets his ring, he gets a stat buff, and they all get a debuff. Wow.
At least, that's how Elrond seems to have understood the situation at the Council of Elrond. Of course, if someone else got a hold of the ring and used it to launch their own
What is she doing with her bust?
plans to dominate the world, things would be a whole lot harder for Sauron. And that's what Sauron was convinced anyone would try to do if they got the ring. And now he had reason to
Wait a
believe
minute. Does Gandalf have a lightsaber?
that the ring had been found. When he called evil things to him in Mordor, rallying his troops, Gollum had been drawn there. He was captured, interrogated, and Sauron discovered about Baggins and Shire. He sent an emissary to the dwarves of Erebor in case they knew what and where that was. sent out orc hunting parties, and released Gollum back into the
This
wild,
concept
hoping that he
art's
would be drawn to it
crazy.
and Sauron could take it from him. Eventually, he even sent out the Nazgul, his most powerful and loyal servants, uncloaked and invisible, to hunt it down. In short, it was obviously in Sauron's best interests to hunt for the ring, but to do so in as low-key a way as possible. He didn't really want the opposition knowing what he knew or what he was up to. How this tied into his war plans was that he knew that he now had to go on the offensive after all that time amassing his armies. He couldn't run the risk that someone else might use the power of the ring to rally their forces against him. Much better to attack now and seize the advantage.
I don't know about that. I feel like the ring is pretty much total ownership of Sauron, like, right? Like, how would someone use the ring against him? I feel like that ring primary goal is to get back home to its original owner, and it corrupts whoever tries to yield it. I mean, you might get some kind of, you know, stat boost, but it's gonna corrupt you nonetheless and get you to betray yourself, right?
Added to which, it would be easier to find the ring in territory he occupied with an enemy defeated. As we noted at the start of this video, he was the aggressor here. His closest and strongest enemy was Gondor, so he'd start there. The rest could wait. Anyway, all of this brings us to the acknowledged first real battle of the War of the Ring, Sauron's attack on Osgiliath on June the 20th, 3018 of the Third Age. To put this into the context of the main story, at this point Gandalf had just told Frodo about the One Ring, but Frodo had yet to leave Bag End. Things were still very calm in the Shire. Anyway, Osgiliath was a strategically important city, and a symbolically important one too. For a long time it was the capital of Gondor, before Minas Tirith. However, at the time of the War of the Ring it was largely abandoned, although a Gondorian garrison was often placed there to protect the main
I like those conehead helmets.
bridge that crossed the wide Anduin River. Osgiliath was attacked by a small army from Mordor, led by the Nazgul. Boromir and Faramir led the resistance for Gondor and ended up pushing the enemy back and destroying the bridge over
The Faramir brothers.
the Anduin,
Super
so a bit of a draw all in all.
brothers.
That initial battle over, Sauron went back to gathering his forces
look
for a
at
while
that.
and sent the Nazgul out on the quiet to try to find the ring. Boromir, meanwhile, headed off in search of Rivendell, and Faramir stayed in the area of Ithilien, to the east of the Anduin River, with some rangers doing some guerrilla warfare against any of Sauron's forces who ventured that far out. Frodo and Sam find him there doing just that much later in the story when they pass by that way. Although it might seem like a bit of a damp squib of a start to a war, Sauron's intention at this point seems not so much to kick-start his invasion as just test out Gondor's defences and misdirect his opponents. By attacking with just a fraction of his forces
Like a video
and
game
committing
one.
the Nazgul there, he probably bought them a bit of time when he immediately sent them out incognito, or as incognito as they ever could be, to hunt
Incognito
for the
mode.
ring. Sauron also seems to have concurrently launched a small raid against the elves of northern Mirkwood, freeing Gollum. So this first phase of the war was actually relatively
Does that man have arrows just sticking out of him?
low-key. Just one notable battle and a few
Gosh, that's
skirmishes,
badass.
and then everyone settled down to a sort of phony war that lasted a few months. Frodo and then the Fellowship made their way eastwards. The Ringwraiths were out searching for the ring until they got washed away outside Rivendell, and everyone was marshalling their forces and defences. But Sauron's plan was in place. He had tested Gondor's defences, sent his top team out to hunt for the ring, put in place plans to keep the elves, dwarves and Rohan out of the war for a time, and would now gather his own forces for a spring offensive against Minas Tirith. The stage was set for the War of the Ring. Next time, we'll look at Saruman's master plan. How
look at
had
that
he
guy behind him,
expected to
that
win the
creepy
War of
guy.
the Ring? Because he did have a master plan, as short-lived as it was. My War of the Ring playlist is on the left of your screen now. Or if
Thank
you'd
you
like
for
to
the
see
video.
more videos on other aspects of the world of J.R.R. Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings, please click on the link to the playlist in the centre of your screen.
Awesome, guys. Check out Indeed Geek.
Thanks for watching.
I'll tell you, I had no issues just keeping up with it. Easy to listen to, easy to keep up with it, thought-provoking. Okay, Oh boy. I don't know, guys. What are we gonna do? What is it that we're gonna do? Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I said a BRB. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I hope you're ready. I'm ready, you're ready. We were born ready. We gotta go fast. Come on in, bring it in, bring it in. Let's lock it in, lads. It's game time. I'm so happy I restarted playing this. You know, I was playing some Oblivion, and we need to get back to Oblivion.
Hungry. terrified,
But the combat in
clutching
Witcher,
your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
I don't know if the camera placement's best up top here, but you won't see the camera. You would not want to see it. Let's actually put my camera. Move it down there. Now you can see the camera and the current mission. You don't need to see the command button. I guess that's the least important thing, right? So we'll move that. Lock it. I think that's great. Peachy clean. Alright.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once.
Alright, time
Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Oh, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again.
Not the bedchamber. Tomorrow's room is there.
Try not to make a mess. For their return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Wind's howling. I'm gonna take that even though he said don't take anything.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
Smells like ass. Food. Food by candlelight? Okay. And a shitty candlestick. Someone was having fun in the corner. Gold ring, pearl. I'll leave the candlestick. Hear what this guy said. A witcher needs to get paid. What's this?
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Who rolls up this nice rug? This Afghan doesn't want to use it. Oh my. Is that the wife or the daughter? That must be the wife. Another gold ring and pearl? Why, thank you. Oh. A window?
Wall's a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size.
Yeah, this one right here.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough.
Look at me. Sherlock Holmes.
What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
So someone's got an anger problem, huh?
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues.
Did he throw the candlestick so hard it broke off in there? Or did he just bang it against the wall? Who knows? The world may never know. Just burn this whole room down. Alright, so go back here. There's lot of this. It's like a massacre happened here now.
Huh. Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains.
Not blood.
Somebody smashed a bottle.
Wine.
From Toussaint. Yeah. Hervelus. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Don't talk. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? Right here in this board?
Damn. Trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Alright, let's go tell this bloody baron. Did someone just pass gas?
Done poking around?
Someone spilled wine.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Hervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night.
Good marinade.
Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Signs of a fight.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked.
Smack 'em.
Probably
Don't
your
play
wife
dumb
or
with me.
daughter. Whoever
Smack
it
'em
was tried
again.
to defend themselves
Tell me
with a
the truth.
candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Recognize this amulet?
Witchcraft.
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella.
Of course.
Old Coot lives near Blackbow.
Question all the
And
women.
there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
I'm off to see the Peller.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the
I
amulet.
don't need to know his personal life. Level 4. Alright. Okay. Have a point. And a socket now. So let's... No, you know, one of these general points are pretty good. I can't remember which one. Survival, cat school. Increases adrenaline generation by 5%. Using signs generates points, adrenaline points. I think that's a good thing. I want that. Your stamina level is too low. Yeah, let's do this one. The adrenaline burst. Although, I'm just so under level, man. Okay, we'll do that. There you go. What do we have for mutant agents? Green boys. That helps, alright. Who's whistling? Rip that tongue out. Need to act a little more serious here, guys. People are missing. You smoking a doobie? Cheech and Chong here. One guy passing out. This is the Baron's guard? No wonder someone got kidnapped and disappeared.
Got eyes like a cat. You catch mice too. What do you say we hit the high road? Set out in search of fortune.
Must be strangling a girth. Better than sitting around scratching our asses.
Baron gets soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
What are you doing? Where are you chopping out?
Doctors everywhere. Gap tooth one.
All around.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection.
Take a look.
Why let such nice things waste away in peasant woods?
Wagering it all, buddy.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Oh man, I'm ready. Look one first. Okay. Redraw 2. Combat. This is for range. Get rid of combat. Let's get rid of. Get rid of. Okay. Good old one-pointer. Oh, you can see one of my cards. What do I do? That'll put him at a 2, right? That'll make like 3. He's drawing cards up. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's got a lot more. He's got 4 cards more than me. Here you go. Use them up. Okay. Okay. I can play that game. It's in my discard pile. Gotcha. Okay. There. Now I win. Now I gotta beat this next one. It'll be tough. There's my dummy cards. does my is there any weather effect? I think he got me. I don't know if I'm gonna beat him. Now what? Still got nothing. I have to play a card I can't pass. Got 4 cards, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. Damn, he's got me. Barely too. By a point. Oh, that sucks. We're doing it again.
Fancy a gander at
No,
all?
we're having a replay. Double or nothing.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Double or not. I can't believe he got me like that. We're going hard now. Get this out of here. We don't need that or that. Okay. Oh, going with the spy work already. Okay. Again. Beat that. Okay, so he's got 1 card a point right now. Well, 2. He's gonna grab that. Okay. He passed? Already? Okay, so we're gonna do one of these boys there. Easy. A gentleman's win right there. He thinks he's gonna get me on this last one, but I'm ready for him now. Start with that. Now what? Match that. Let's see what he got. Let's see what he got. He still has 3 cards on top. Got nothing on me. We're going. Gotta just keep him thinking we're real in here. Okay. What does this do? Yeah. Now what do you like? How do you like that? I'm in the lead now. Ooh, and he's got fog. Okay. We got everything going on right now. Pop that boy in. Oh, I think he. What do we do, lads? back. I gotta get my kids some medicine. Just a second. Sorry about that delay, guys. I got my little 4-year-old just had her tonsils removed about a week ago, and she needs to take her medicine every 3 hours, and she gets a little uncomfortable when it's time because the wet medicine's wearing off. Pain starts to hurt again, flare up.
Oi lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Mean the Smiths, lass?
Dude, homie got me twice.
Nice tits on her. I'm talking
On
about
one
the
point.
shrieker, wreaking havoc in the peasants'
I'm
coops.
about to buy from him now.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Show me what you got.
What do we got here? I got 157 coin. Some cards might help. Oh yeah, a Cynthia card. I'll take that. And a decoy. Got a map here. Take that. I'm about broke now. Saddlebags. Anything here I can sell? I got junk. I got these golden rings. Only worth 4 coin. Flesh. Pig hide. That's good. Goat hide. I forgot. The hides are what's really good here. Pipe. It's all just junk. Candle wax. What's this junk? That's junk. It's just a master junk. Okay. Hold on.
See ya.
I don't know if I heard it. Quiet now. Got the dad here.
How can I help you?
Interesting, eh?
Interesting lilt in your voice. You originally from Skellige?
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmstein.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all day taking things in. The heat of the furnace, the smell of the hot steel, the pounding hammers. At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me no more, sent me out there into the world, bid me to hone my craft. A few years on, I had my master crafting papers. Then the war broke out and I landed here.
A master crafter. Monthly Gwent. That's what this is.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
I'm gonna go back and beat that guy's ass. Got a decoy now. So, I may have a bunch of cards in my deck. I have all the cards in my deck. Let's get rid of that. Also get rid of hive, okay. Not bad use of the decoy card there. Spiders are awful now, it's called. But I'll take it. What do I have here? So that's a fiver, and that's a fiver. That'd be 10. That's how you win, boys. That's how you play. Draw a card. That's a shitty card to draw. Start with my 4. Vampire. Oh shit, not yet. What? What? Can I even beat that? I thought I was playing pretty decent a second ago. God, this woman is just adding. I am so far behind, there's no way I'm catching up. She's dunking on me right now. That's a 10 points right there. Holy, well, this is a master craftsman and I just got myself handed. Oh, my ass got handed to me. 101 points. Embarrassing. I shouldn't be playing Quentin's Town. I'm gonna come back.
How can I help you?
Own all of you guys. I promise you that.
What are you selling? What's good?
We got here. Armor. Ooh, I can make. Okay, I can make signs. For augmenting. Wouldn't mind. Maybe I can buy some. Those are expensive to buy. Yikes. Can I sell you? What do we got here? You can get rid of this. I don't need the mace. Then the hatchet's strong. Wow. Plus 11 minus 1 plus 7, 8. A lot more stack than that one. This is elegant. I got rid of both.
Take care now.
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Been the Smiths, lads. Get
She-beast?
one. Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
Pox on a lot of you.
Talking about the Shrieker, wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops.
Players for Clint? Yes, sir. Missing. Religion and life. All kinds of stuff going on. Fist of Fury. Alright, gotta get crawls. Do it.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will.
Time to water the horses.
Where's the sulfur at? I feel like some of these places are far. There's a lot of stuff starting to pop up. Okay, so I can make it to all three of those spots. That's not bad.
Baron gets soused.
Cat school?
He gets angry.
Yeah.
And he's always drinking.
Always want Witcher gear.
That's it, Roach.
Draw your weapon.
Excuse me. What?
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh, bound by a sacred oath.
Oh, that's rough. My sympathies.
To honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100 knights to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Why are you challenging me? Don't recall doing anything to offend the maid Bilberry.
Well, why? Then swear. Swear! Maid Bilberry's the most loveliest of all.
Thing is, I've never laid eyes on her.
What are you talking about?
Ah! I shall wash your scorn away with thy blood fiend. Stand and fight.
Listen, buddy. I tried. I really tried.
Come on.
Come on. Come on, let's get him. That's right.
Enough. I yield.
You're lucky.
Had enough?
Yes. Luck stood with you. But the
What?
next time we meet,
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me the wrong way. And I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
He'll be back. This started the villain arc. Better come back with friends.
Faster.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Mistake.
Oh my goodness. Child's play. Love it. Again, like I said, the combat in this game is beautiful. Wait a minute. How did I get involved in the cat school? I'm not trying to do the cat school. Burn bodies, series room. This is Fury. I don't know how that got switched. 5, 7, 4, 45 close. The fish sculper.
Let's go.
Back where we came from, damn it. Run right through the field. What's that? Decker. Must be a nest nearby. What was that? I just guarded treasure? Ooh. Ah, something big, something that's gonna kill me. That skull was not good. What?
That's it, Roach.
Definitely don't have like the oils to go after it. Is it on my map now? Guarded treasure. Drowners. Don't have a good advantage. Strike them up from that angle. Gotta find a bridge. What is this guy doing?
Come on, Roach.
I think I just made it into the town. Lindenvale.
Faster.
You there. Old man. Water lily. Little doggy. Blacksmith here. Only 2 a.m. Wake up!
White one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
Yeah, working for the Baron.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Your dreams, baby. Is your husband sleeping? I need him to work for me.
You. White one. What's your business?
Wake up,
Bloody
asshole.
Baron know you're here?
Night. Do you not wake and work during these hours? Easy. Easy. It's not like a 24/7 Walmart. Come on, guys. Well, it's 3 a.m. Perfect time for a brawl. Look at there they are. What are you doing? See, there's a ladder.
Big hole there for the winner. No one out there wants to seize this chance.
Maybe I should send me man to the creek. Might catch
A
something.
fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will you fight Stanfish Gulper?
Now it's time to start my career.
What do they call you? Know how to fight?
Geralt. And yes,
Winter haircut.
Then enter the lists, my friend.
We're back.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
Looks like Jack Horner.
Good folk. Fish Gulper's finally found a foe. Right here, right now, on the field of honor, he'll face none other than Geralt of Rivia, the Hammer.
The hammer. Time to drop that hammer.
Spare me a minute before the fight, Master. Please.
Look at this guy.
Cut
with
of your
baby
mugs
eyes.
plain as day. What am I beside ye? I just want to live. These days, streams are bereft. No fish for me to gulp. And they's given a sack of flour to the winner. Show some pity. Take a fall for me.
Get out of here. No chance.
Not about to lose on purpose. If you want to win, you gotta beat me.
Catch something.
Mistake. Not good.
Pick him. That's right. What you got? What you got? Pop! Ooh, that backhand.
Yes, we might have known. The Witcher took Fish Gulper and fish ploughed his gob. Near warmed me heart to see him renovate his head. Not bad, not bad. Time to try your luck against Jonah. And then there's Smithy at the Inn of the Crossroads. Go to it, friend.
Forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Hey, Fish Gulper.
What do you want?
We'll buy some food.
I had to win, but I don't want your family to go hungry. Here, take the purse.
That's... Why, thank you, Master.
What's up here? I don't remember this ladder. Seems inhabitants of the villages of Downwarren and Lindenville are hereby ordered to report to the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp. Perform labor. Oh man, that's crazy.
I think I got scabies. They're white as curd. Ah, curd.
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Commander's horn. Buy them all. Don't really need them. Juice. Water. Water's cheap.
Farewell.
Influence card. Oh man, that guy's having a fun time.
Bored? Baron gets soused. He gets angry, and he's always drinking.
Best give Crow Perch a wide berth.
Is this an inn or is this like a freaking slum? Everyone here is sick. Everyone here is not. This is like food poisoning haven right here.
Get out of my sight.
Who wants to fight?
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
What happened?
What happened to him?
Incestuous brother.
A caller came one day, a drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
There you go. The fall of the house veered on.
Want a chat? No, with me. My head's a twirling with hunger. Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, red sausage. I would say corn flour and tufts of burdock. And all you can trade is what little hope's left.
Riddle, string, really ghostly.
Hear about the job.
Hear about the job. Seems you got a problem. Some graves get dug up?
If that were only it. Every now and then, a vile beast that come round the graveyard, devour what's fresh, then move on. Started again not long past. Thought to myself, just don't step out after dark and lock your door tight.
He's got a voice like the
Then a young'un went missing.
From the graveyard?
Nay, from the village. Little snotter wouldn't have come here of his own. And I'd heard something like a whimper in the night.
Didn't bother to come out, see what was happening?
Think me daft? If you've monsters, you need a witcher.
My reward.
Let's talk about my reward.
You need to hassle. You need to haggle. I need my extra $4.
Rate's fair, considering the job. I know a bit about these things.
Me too.
See if I can learn what's out there.
And I need an extra $4. I need about $3.50. Now we'll never return. Do I just go and beat the guys up all in one day? It's still early morning, so I've got all day before I need to go grave rob, killing or whatever. Go protect the graveyard. Look at this.
Faster.
This is a nice bridge. Mission.
Go, go.
What do we got here? Nothing good. That's how you get out of there. Once I get some more levels, what was that? Bad dog. Took out the leader. The 100 pace. Must be that there. go. So many of them. They're running. They're running. Incredible. All right, we're good. Not done. Let's steal. Need silver. That's not good. That's not good. Really not good. Whoa. Like I'm in trouble. Yikes. I'm alive right now. Ah! Oh my god, you're not gonna get me on something cheap! Lawrence. Ooh, another guy. Flowers, huh? Another person. Fried fish. Alright, didn't panic, didn't die. That was close though. My water, staying hydrated while I jog to the city. Need to sharpen my sword.
Huh?
He's a bookie.
Heard you can get food from the Baron's men.
Get how?
Roots are gonna knock my gut. You just gotta.
Kitty! They give you a lot? Best stay clear of the swamps.
Fucking shit eater.
What did I just hear? My goodness, why I gotta be
Can't
so
be in two
mean?
places at once, can I?
I came from Rat City or something.
Huh?
Tamara Stringer, the daughter of the Bloody Baron. Midday. Get out of my way, wrench! Wrench!
Enough is enough.
Greetings.
Been here before.
Thanks. Farewell.
I'm here for some drink of water.
No one willing to find Smithy. There's a prize awaiting if you win.
They were fed naught but souffles and quail at Crow's Perch.
Now the discover of some cut, not
Dig the
dainty
recorder.
like ordinary folk would last.
What is it, Grey
Shite
Boy?
they came, and shite they'll
What?
rot. Mine
What is it,
just
Grey
as much
Boy?
a noble as that.
Smithy here's village
Best
champion.
give Crow Perch.
Looked to me like a fierce-fisted fighter. Just right for our tournament. It's your chance to slap around some yokels, win some coin for the pleasure. You in?
We're going all in, boys. $70.
I'm ready to fight.
One and all, hear this. Betting on the next brawl will begin in mere moments.
The Witcher will face Smithy. He'll pound his gob
All
like
right,
he pounds
Smitty.
hot iron ingots.
I'm about to rearrange your face.
You'll never learn.
Coming for it, huh, Snake, huh? Saving no energy. You have no stamina. Knocked him out.
Not bad.
Lights
Might
out,
be
buddy.
champion yet.
Pay this man.
You've still Jonah to beat.
Pay
Best
the
of luck.
Witcher.
Best give Crow Perch a wide berth.
One of the barons.
Oh, that
are
was
you?
the blacksmith I just beat up. Smack this guy. Give me that recorder. I like that little back door.
What do you want?
Are you the wife blacksmith? Should I just keep his ass? And you'll never guess what you just wagered. Where is that blacksmith at?
When I were in Novigrad. Novigrad? You've not poked your nose out the vo-
Oh man, someone just blew up an outhouse.
Tiny Vettles, hungry like a wolf I am.
I don't see it anywhere else.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will. Don't give cock back no ban.
There's a ban. Alright, so next spot is Jonah. Jonah is that way. And there's a path in the village. Let's go. Let's go. It's still early. We haven't even had breakfast yet.
Why in fuck's
Run,
sake did you
Roach.
pull that steel out?
They didn't like whipping it out.
What about them mines that took the wenches from Bellows to?
Look at the smoke. You can see the smoke billowing out of that house way over there. Beautiful.
Slow now. Whoa.
First of all, I should take a look here. Inventory. This is my silver sword that needs to be repaired. And I don't have anything repaired. 47% durability. It's not the worst. Better. What do I have? Potions. Second page I need some grape shot. So calcium, equum. I'm gonna have to get some of that. Drop oil, potion, cat potion, water essence. Crap. Chest armor. Craft components. A lot of this stuff will come very in handy. Eventually. Ooh, I can upgrade the steel sword. Not the silver one. I'm missing an ignite. Look at that. Up by 12? Yeah. I need a blacksmith. Hopefully there's one more. I'm gonna kick Jonah's bum.
You heard about them sick black ones being sent to
Merciful
Word
bird.
is,
And when the
hawks
great
from
dark
old villages
descends,
near
brother against brother will
Worship
fall.
That must be the Baron's castle.
Slow now.
Bodies. Hanging in the wind. What's hanging, boys? Oh, watch the trees. Oh, thanks. They got a
Hey
pizza
there.
oven? Homie's got a pizza oven. You know everyone's jealous of this guy. Yeah, I'd like some pizza.
Buying or just perusing?
Hankering for some Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Wanna go for a few rounds? I don't need all these, so I'm gonna get rid of that. There you go. Fog. Get rid of this guy. Watch this. So he's got archers, right? What are your archers gonna do with the fog? Keep doing what you gotta do, buddy. It's your round. Got the girls out. What I'm going to do now. Now you are lost. You got one card left. What you got? Nothing? Are you done? Really? Nothing else? Aw, I wasted that. I didn't do that right. I was pressing.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
Map. That's expensive. No pizza.
So long.
Got another merchant over here. What you got? Show me your way.
Greetings.
Salutations! Whither do you
nice
come from, and where will you go?
Hard to say. Seen a lot of the world and plan to see more.
As have I, as do I.
Not the best place for a traveling peddler.
Profits lie amidst risk. True, the war's brought strife and hardship, but folk live on, and where there is life, there is trade.
Prepared to risk your life for a bit of coin?
Coin, my friend, is of little import. Hard as I try, I simply cannot remain still, so I wander and wander the world. I see new places, speak with folk I've never known. It's what I like, and that's worth the risk.
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Not the high. Still plates for armor. Sell my trophy. Don't want to get rid of any of that.
Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
A blacksmith. Now let's see him before I might beat him up. Well, I fought this guy before, right? No.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
I like how this guy talks. Let's play some cards.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
One day I'm gonna be so good at this game, I'll never lose. Round one, fight. Let's match that energy. might win this round. You've only got 3 cards. You gotta get, what, 4 points? That's not how to do it. Curious to see what the plan is. Got a lot more cards than him. Oh, that's not good. Draw card though. 2 cards. Gotta beat him twice. Alright, we're good. Ooh, we're good, good. Come on, buddy, what do you got? Oh, good job. Impressive. Now what? Now my deck's getting stronger. Good game. Thank you, Flex.
Yeah?
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Picked up a gargoyle. Alright. We'll take the repair kit. Map. Sword. What bleeding? I'll take it. Flash damage. Silver damage. Master craft. Level 16. Such a thing. Silver. Die. Maybe if I pile this recommendation, I need one. Leather scrap, silver. Silver ore. I need 2 of those. I can make one of those. Oh, oh no. I can make this steel sword right now. Now, for this, I'm gonna need buy that. I don't have that kind of money. $5? Burning, dagger, armor piercing. Stun is not bad. Stun's pretty good. Sign intensity. We'll get rid of that one.
So long.
Need to make some money. The Viper. The Viper is going to get stagger, stun, or burning. Use stun. Love it. I love it. That there.
It's in 10 horns.
That's terrible.
Alright.
Oh.
Let's go, lads.
Let's
go.
Perhaps an outlander. We'll find. Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me?
Jonah's a little bitch
So,
boy.
what'll it be?
What are the rules?
We mostly use fists, but no one looks askance at a straight kick to the stones. Defeat Jonah,
kick
hit
to the
Smithy,
stone.
and stand fish gulper, and you learn the right to face the sergeants. Velen's champion.
Do it. I am Velen's champ.
All right. Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Young and full
Feast
of
your
pep.
eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
You'll never learn.
Good kick in the face right there.
Bullet from the ladies. Except won't one.
Child's play. Seeing Tweety Bird?
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? If you want to be champion, go to Crow's Perch and ask for the sergeant. Or try your strength in Novigrad. The fight there too. Same in Skellige.
Thank.
What happened to your mug?
Boy, I ought to kick you. Talking to me like that. Respect your elders.
Come on.
Look at, he's got a pizza oven too. A little birdhouse.
Oh,
Let's be the witch.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
Nothing. Two things. Like front.
So long.
Ye seek trouble?
Oh, get out of my way.
Find me.
And whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will
Maybe
not...
I'll
What is it, great horse?
I'm looking for the Baron's daughter. Don't let them ruin my bounty. modifying battle. Have any Witcher contracts? Ooh, nothing that's close. My level. Funeral pyres.
Roach! Roach, get your butt over here.
Hey there.
Snap all over their crops. Hoof it.
All right. Who else is racing?
You have a race?
Can we talk?
Aye. Long as it's short and to the point, because I don't wag me tongue for jollies.
Aw,
They
that's
call
not
me
what I
Radko.
heard.
I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Want to try? Say the word. Don't. Sod off.
Sign me up.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. And bring gold for the betting. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Blackbow and back. First the winner, second the bleeding front. Got it? So, who are you going to race? Stuttering Matko, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Stuttering Matko. Sounds like a joke to me.
I'll take Stuttering Matt.
You'll say, I'll fuck it.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
Ah, fuck it.
Hey, yeah.
Do it.
Oh, sweet boy.
Yeah, let's go. Sharp turn.
That's it, Roach.
What are you doing, Roach?
Come on, Roach.
Come on, gun it, 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 gun it. No, you're going the wrong way. Did I win?
Slow now. Whoa.
Did I get it by like a hair?
Felt like taking a shortcut, clever boy. We don't tolerate none of that shite.
Yeah, I did
You
get
left the
lost.
course. You lose your gold. Gotta win it back if you want to see it again. You gotta race honest this time.
I didn't mean
Who else is racing? So what'll it be? Gonna race or not?
to. It was an accident. I hit that
Want
corner.
to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Good day, grey one. So, who you gonna race? Stuttering Matko.
I'm getting him back. I'm gonna get my money back. Do it.
I'll take Stuttering Matt.
Come on, let's set the way.
I'm ready. You suck, Matt. You suck. Eat Roach's shit.
Oh, sweet boy. Have mercy.
That's right, boy. Stay back there. Alright, that's it. That's how you do it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that?
Faster.
That's it. Beautiful. Get this horse out of my face.
Nice.
Told you I could
You seem
win.
to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me. All right. Who
Two
else
races
is
to
racing?
be at square one.
Come on, Roach.
Ooh, I got a racing saddle though. Can I jump it? Ah. Oh, I know what that is.
Slow now.
What do I gotta do? Go around. Yeah, follow the map because maybe I could fast travel here. I must find a fast travel post. And we'll just pop ourselves right here in the middle of it all. Look at that. Roach. Find and burn the body. Sounds easy, right?
Show me what you
Ooh, punch that dog. Just uppercutted that dog. It was so badass.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
Blew up.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Oh, and the horse. Shouldn't the horse burn too? On to the next one.
Come on, Roach. Slow now. Sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well. What? Lost your nerve?
Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
like that silver.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, no good. That saved my life, I'm sure. Beautiful.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Got it. That's two. Ooh, some loot. Last one. That alien? Nothing here worth inspecting.
Giddy up.
Never know what you're gonna find around here.
Run, Roach. Faster. Shit, one's still alive.
Not for long.
Not bad.
Ow, ow. One got behind me. That one there. The bastard. Okay, where does it go? Okay, last one. Back off him! You want me? I told you to back off.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
Priest of the Eternal Fire?
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
Time to get that priest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher. See ya.
Well, I'm gonna burn your friends.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Ouch, not good. Walk right in the fire. Friendly damage.
What are you playing at? My bestie?
Okay. I can go talk to this freak.
Hey-ya!
Hey ya, hey ya. And I say, hey ya, hey ya, ya.
Whoa!
Hey ya, ya. I said, hey. What's going on?
Go.
You can get hide for money, right?
Come on now.
Coming. Cool. Wrong side. Sun's in my eye. Out of sun, your eye. A lot of
How long you gonna make me wait?
defense. Pretty handy here. You're lightning. Something in there. Sword's getting brutalized. Battlefield here. Weary. Then you gotta hide for that. Ooh, yeah, lightning.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
Care of those graves.
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you.
I'll
for all
buy this.
time. Exclusively.
money.
Deal.
Take this and get out of my sight.
And why kill more humans, right? Let them kill humans. I don't have to. If I had to choose between two lepers, the lesser of two evils, I'd rather not choose at all. Boy doing.
Passes in the Novigrad. Won't find them cheaper anywhere else. Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around. Right here.
What are these passes?
What kind of pass are we talking about?
You don't know. Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields.
Now I got a job.
Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, them monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
I think you'll swing me a discount just because.
Aye. Good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
That's better.
Pleasure doing business with you.
That's how you do business. Good dog. Great. Still. Witch hunter?
Leave me be.
I'm hunting.
Beware, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Hunting a witch. Family matters. Okay, alright. We got this one's almost done. Family.
Mum said if I'm good, she'll send me on the trail of trees.
Trail of trees? That's some foreshadowing. I've played this game before.
Go.
I've never noticed that before. That the kid in me sees talk about the trail of trees.
Faster.
Winding and dipping and winding. Heaving, zigging, zagging. Crazy stuff. I'd be afraid of having like silver and iron or steel on me. Walking with Ducker. Then I'm bobbing, weaving between all these trees. You know, even if lightning didn't touch you, it struck something close by, it can still reach you and touch you. Not. No thank you.
Chance the vermin will stay in the castle with a pouring like this. There are a lot of them beasties you put.
I don't need that. Take all of it. What do I have right now? I got 40 and 25 stamina. Much better. Good stout. Yeah.
Chance the vermin will stay
Let's
in
go.
the castle with a pouring like this.
Ah!
Flower invisible.
Close to the building.
Faster.
It's ploughing boring again. We'll get the
Whoa there, Roach.
Guards there.
Some spares wanted our work. Sod off, freak. Stinks of the god.
Look at all these guards.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Dibs?
Think you need to leave now?
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
There you go. Jedi mind trick.
Prick.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Knock, knock, geezer. Open up.
Hey,
Time
anybody
to pay
home?
your taxes.
Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Got himself a Shrek dinner.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
My heater on. Protect her from what?
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Not for mouth speech?
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost. Must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
This goat's gonna be a
The
lot
bell!
of trouble.
The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Okay. That's my silver sword. That's mine.
This way, I think.
Oh no, a wolf. There's a sheep. Wolf.
Another clue.
Hear it.
Well, ow.
Soggy bite. Bad dog. Down, Fido. Down. Right around. Let me see what's the best way to do this.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
That's right. Surrender! Ta-da! That's a big boy, dude. Aww, little lamb. There's the goat. Oh, wait, there's another goat. Put something down here. Hold on. Do I have a torch? I do. Okay. There. What's that? Here? Eurus 9 steel sword. Master crafted! Wow. Black. That's where I came from. That's epic. Okay, I need to find a little goat now, a little lammy lamb. That's a lot of them.
Come on.
Level 5 wolves. I'm glad I didn't die from the fall damage there.
There you are.
Princess, you know what kind of trouble I went through?
Here, goat. Here, princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller.
I've killed a lot to get over here.
Come on, take you back to the Peller. Misses you something awful. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Yep.
Where the hell did you go?
Get your ass over here.
They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
You, like, force me to come fight this freaking bear. Come on, little goat. Where are you? There you are.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Made it. Back to your husband.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Stab the goat.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Alright, let the man work. Let's see.
They are not here. There is God. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child.
Child. Tortured.
A child that lives not, yet did not die.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens
Right,
need not
like,
your
I
faith
can
to
take
be
your word
true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
How can I lift this curse?
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Aim Roin.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
Show it respect. Any format.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pella.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's
Bathes
Eve.
with his goat.
He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
hear you right? You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Forefathers' Eve is like Christmas in The Witcher.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Call him out. Weirdo. Take everything we got. Ooh, that was good. That was a rare metal. Precious earth.
White wolf, wise wolf.
You're
What
an
is it the
alchemist.
wolf needs?
Show me your wares.
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you got.
Okay, let's see here. Lots of diagrams. 5%. Those are nice. Powdered pearl. I need this. Water essence. Ooh, that's expensive. Ducal water, quicksilver, calcium. I need this. I don't know how many. Salt, pepper. Alchemy. No alcohol. Oh, here we go. Can't make that. I can buy that. Oh, that's what I need that for. There you go. Great. Boy. Spectre oil. Thank you. All right. Now we got cursed oil. Beast. Beast oil. Potions. Don't have it. I need 2 of them. What does white honey do? Nah, nothing really I need right now. That's from overdosing. Like Narcan, I guess. I never needed Narcan.
Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Witch.
So long.
Alright. Quest. You have to hunt for a witch. That's a main quest? Let's check out Siri's room. Or we do this. Way over there. Man, that's getting out there. There is this army here I haven't been to yet. And we got this.
Hey, ya!
Get out the way!
Run, Roach.
Can't you guys see I'm driving here?
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox taken profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful.
Are you speaking
Shrine's
English?
gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, and kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Whatever. This your grandma?
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. Not this! Not again!
There you are, Roach. Let's
Come on, Roach.
Lightning strike?
Hey there.
House is on
Run,
fire.
Roach.
Oh shit.
Faster.
Castle's on fire!
Oh! Kick him! Punch him on the throat! Kick her right in the camel pouch! Get out of the way, get in the chopper!
Think he'll fool tottering about again. Don't calm him down.
Wow, look at this. I don't remember any of this.
Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone in?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Gotta save him.
What will you say now?
Well, this is a...
You, where do I know you from,
Are you drunk?
Ah, right, the Witcher! Come, drink with me! Pale as a ghost you are.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
I remember it now.
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? Shit, fire's spreading. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Get out of my face. Oh, fighter. Eat this. There. Huh? Castle's on fire.
We need to talk.
No one put the fire out in the castle. Fuck the Baron. Lesson learned.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Why'd she get
Your
so angry?
wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
Salt.
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Well, you knew they ran away.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight.
Storming outside. Let's get some more
Anna
drinking
came
going
to
here.
me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss.
That wind
A
blowing
large
my hair.
bump on my head.
So majestic.
Sadly, they were gone.
So distracting.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
And must have been a terrible sight.
Seen a lot of dead in my time, but that must have been
Yeah,
hard.
hair just going.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out. I saw fields of corpses at Sodden. Saw witches burn in Maribor. But compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick alongside a great oak. And the guilt is all mine.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
A hob.
We kill it and draw some blood.
There's so
Take
much
that
in
to the
this
pillar
fairy
and he
tale
does the
land.
rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
See, that's why the Baron redeemed
Whatever
himself.
we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do it.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Alright, get this baby. Come here, baby, little baby.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake.
Baby.
Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
Surprise.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll
it
bite
up,
through
it's
your
your
jugular,
baby, man.
and you'll
It
bleed to
looks
death
just
before I
like
can
it.
help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
It's your daughter,
Merciful
man.
gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's gonna attract freaking specters, right? That's what's gonna happen. First one, specter oil. Now that I made the oil, do I run out of it? No. Okay. There's always...
Specters. Botulinum scent attracted them.
Do something!
Spectre oil, baby. For the win!
Pest, take me! It's... Oh. Quiet now.
Get more oil on that bitch.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
You have a guardian angel. Man, that beer was good. Look at that stout.
Not your lucky day. More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
That beer's really got me drunk.
Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it! Worked. It stopped.
Alright. I'm like tripping balls. Let's see here. We're gonna put more Spectre oil on, just in case. Ooh, how's that sword looking? 31%. That's slow. Have no food or drink. Yikes. No food or drink.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Slap Willie. Mole Rat. Stitch. Megatron.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Good family resolve. Happy ending. Kinda. Sorta twisted. Let the soul rest. Hi-ho. 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 It's off to work we go.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
no buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
No buts, no guts, no glory done.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
It's a shame
Lead
that
me to those
it
bound to
still
you
looks
by
like
blood.
a Blackson.
What did I do to deserve your...
See this thing flying? That trippy? Just a flying baby? Come on, baby. See that, baby? That trippy?
Wizardry!
Wizardry?
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Come on, Roach.
Come on.
You.
That's too much, stray boy.
How you like that silver?
Come on, let's go. Lufferkin. Name Lufferkin.
Move it.
Right here. Right under our nose.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
You just dancing? Yeah, dance. Woo, 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 woo. Let's go, baby. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Oh, let's do it.
What now, you piece of filth?
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
Expensive stuff here.
Clothing. They change in here. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Dracos? Are those what? Vampire? Spider?
Lost your nerve? Go, go.
get very slow, you lover tend to get tired. Time for your nap.
Come on, come closer. Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Come on, let's go.
Should examine that horse carcass.
More out there.
What do we have here?
Check the bones.
Bones have been here a while.
Check the saddle.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
How the ribs.
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Now the legs.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Finally that.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Attacking my horse.
Come on!
All messed up now. There we go. There we go.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Pop in there.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
That's gotta be scary. Just
What
someone
you seek
barging
here, sir?
in the house.
Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale.
Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where's the Baron's wife?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Tell me.
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods,
Witchcraft.
big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I did that. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
I'll be
Thanks
on
for
my
your
way.
help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
No.
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Taking your wife, by the way. Come with me.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Level 5. What do we got? We got arrow deflection, lightning reflex, time slowed additional 50% when aiming the crossbow. Adrenaline point. It's all crossbow. La 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 la. I'm thinking we're going. loaded again. This is Neuro Dev. Glad you guys are watching. I'm gonna be taking off here. Glad that you got a good stream in. I'm watching, playing Witcher here, so very cool.